Hi everyone, it's Wanda with the Armchair Cat Advocate. And today I want to talk a little bit about something other than cats. Actually, today I want to talk about the other part of this channel because for those of you who are new, this channel was a channel created around advocacy and education concerning cats and other animals, but primarily cats. Especially the people that are caring for community cats, the colony managers, because the large percentage of them, those people they have mental health issues, they're older, they're low income, they're in cities like you see behind me, and life is not always easy for folks in that demographic. So I want to talk a little bit though about the human side of animal welfare. So we always talk about animal welfare and we talk about the animals and we care about the animals, but just remember that many times there is a human connected to those animals, and what impacts those humans also impacts the animals. So I just want everyone to remember that. As you know, unless you've been living under a rock, 42 million people are right now going without SNAP benefits. I don't care what political affiliation you are. I really don't. And we can argue this from now until the cows come home. Whose fault it is, why it happened, why it shouldn't happen, who needs to fix it, blah, 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 blah. Fact of the matter remains is that people are going hungry. And when people are put in a position where they cannot afford food for themselves, how do you think they're going to afford food for their feline friends, their canine friends, their feathered friends, their finned friends, their scaled friends? It's a challenge. This morning, I stood in line, our local United Way, partnering with the York Foundation. It's they give out grants and things like that. So they're partnering and they were giving away $100 gift cards to folks who are on EBT and in need. So I stood in line this morning with my neighbor, and we were lucky enough to be 95 and 96 out of 100 people that were going to get a card. There were a lot of people that didn't get a card. I'm very grateful that myself and my neighbor were able to get these cards. It's a huge burden off of my shoulders because, I can cut down on what kind of what groceries I buy for myself, but I can't completely eliminate food. I have to eat to live. I have to eat to be strong. I have to eat to be able to get up every day and care for these guys. This is Scar. This is one of the colony cats that I care for, and that's why I need to have nutrition. I need to be able to get myself up and going every day, or else these guys don't eat. These guys don't get cared for. I had to move inside. My other neighbor just came out and was getting his laundry together, so I came in here to finish talking to everyone. So, yeah, if you are caring for whether it's human children or you're caring for your furry children, you need to be healthy and strong and fed so that you can get what you need and they can get what they need. And, sometimes you have to do what you have to do to be able to keep that going. Right now, 42 million people are going without their SNAP benefits. And I honestly do not want to hear from people in the comments. I don't want to hear any, oh, well, they shouldn't get their nails done. Oh, well, they shouldn't get their hair done. Oh, well, oh, well, oh, well. Unless you know the person's situation, you don't have any right to judge. And I'm really sick of it. I see this all the time on social media. I see people constantly mocking, judging, making fun, and I'm disgusted by it. I'm sickened by it. You don't know that person's situation. I stood in line today with 100 other people. There are people there that you would look at and go, oh, they have their hair done. Oh, they have their nails done. But you know what else they have? They have a job. Yeah. Some people do have jobs that are on food stamps because we don't pay our workers a living wage in this country. So I don't want to hear it. And I'm going to announce right now on this channel. This channel is now formally a MAKA channel. Do you know what a MAKA channel is? Do you know what MAKA is? Well, you're going to find out. I'm starting a movement. I'm starting the MAKA movement. Make America kind again, because that's what I see we've lost. We are not kind to each other in person. We're not kind to each other on social media. It needs to stop, because right now we need to help each other more than ever. There were 100 people there today. Everyone was respectful. Nobody was fighting. Nobody was pushing each other out of the way. We had to go inside, fill out paperwork, come back out, waited in a line for about an hour and a half, went back into the building, waited again, went up on the elevator. Like, I think 10 of us went up in the elevator together. Nobody pushing, nobody shoving, everyone, talking, being nice to each other, being polite. We go into another area. There weren't enough chairs for everybody. So everybody's like, are you, well, you, somebody that was older with a cane, here, you sit down. Somebody who was pregnant, you sit down. It was that kind of camaraderie. And I think we need to get back to that. This is the only way that we're going to get through this together. I want to see people be kind to each other. I want to see people be kind to animals. I want to see kindness again. I'm really tired of not seeing kindness. All I see, I turn on the news and it's constant. It's people yelling at each other, people hating on each other. Can we just stop? Can we just try to be kind? I would love that. I would love that. And I just felt so moved to say that today, because we also think we need to practice gratitude. We need to practice blessing. We need to practice every day being grateful for something, whatever we have, whatever little scraps that we get. We have to be grateful for them, because that's the only way we're going to make it. We cannot let this heaviness get to us. We need to have joy. We need to have hope. We need to care about each other. My neighbor and I, we walked down there together. We walked past the Salvation Army. We stopped. There was a group gathering because they give out food that the local grocery stores and stuff donate. We got some of that. We came back together. I've been helping my neighbor with her dog. She's been helping me with finding resources. That's what we need to do. We need to care about each other and take care of each other, because it's the only way we're going to get through this. So I hope that everyone who's listening, I hope you find it in your heart today to join the MAKA movement. Make America kind again. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for meow.